Good afternoon, students. Today we will continue with the part 5 of chapter 2, and as you know that chapter tissue is going on. And in the previous session we had discussed about the tissues. They are parenchyma and collenchyma, and today we will discuss about the tissues sclerenchyma. So let's know about the tissue sclerenchyma. Okay, so you children, you have seen many times that we can easily uproot a small plant from the soil, but we can't move a huge fully grown tree. So what is providing the strength and rigidity to a huge tree? So let's see what lies inside the trunk of a tree. So actually when you will see the what is this? This is the longitudinal section of a tree's trunk. Okay, then you will see that here it is the structure which is inside, that is the thickened cell wall. Okay, and this is narrow lumen. Okay, narrow lumen. So here I am telling you about the sclerenchyma. So mainly the thing that you have to keep in your mind, that the sclerenchymatous cells, these are the dead cells. As I told you in the parenchyma and collenchyma, that tissues parenchyma and collenchyma, they contain living cells, but the sclerenchyma tissue, that contain dead cells in it. So the sclerenchymatic tissue, these are long and narrow. Okay, and this is the cell wall. Okay, this is the longitudinal section of the trunk of a tree, and this is the transverse section of the trunk of a tree. If you will see to this diagram, okay, you will see that this cell wall, okay, this is thickened cell wall. Okay, so what is the reason that this cell wall is thickened? Because due to lignin. And what is lignin? So lignin is a substance, chemical substance, which act as the cement. Okay, and as you can see that in this diagram, the sclerenchyma cells, these are closely packed. Okay, so there is no intercellular space between the cells, and there is a layer of middle lamella between two cells consisting, and this middle lamella is consisting of substances like lignin, pectin and protein. Okay, so this is all about the sclerenchyma tissue. Okay, and as you can see that if the cell wall is thickened, okay, then if the cell wall is thickened, okay, then it means there is no cell organelle. Okay, in the cytoplasm of these cells. So if no cell organelle is there, means the functions that are performed by those cell organelles, that are also not going to be happen. So it means the cells that are in sclerenchyma tissue, they are the dead cells. Okay, so let's know about the occurrence, that or the location where you can find the sclerenchyma tissue. So the sclerenchyma cells, these cells are present in stems, okay, around vascular bundles, in the veins of leaves and roots, and in the hard covering of seeds and nuts. And as you have seen, the husk of coconut, grit in apples, pears and guava. Okay, these all things are also made up of the sclerenchymatous tissue. So it also forms the mesocarp. Means what forms? The sclerenchyma cells also form the mesocarp in the fruit of coconut. Let's discuss about the types of sclerenchyma cells. So mainly two types of cells are there. They are sclerids and fibers. So firstly we will discuss about the sclerids. So what are sclerids? So sclerids, these are also known as the grit stones. Okay, ग्रिट स्टोन्स भी कह सकते हैं आप उसको, और स्टोन सेल्स. ठीक है, stone cells can be called. So this, as you know that the sclerids are the dead cells, and they also have pits. They usually irregular in shape also, and I have already told you that the cell wall is very thickened. So why is the cell wall is very thickened? Just due to the lignification. And the sclerids are found in plant parts. Okay, like in cortex you can find the sclerids. Okay, in cortex, phloem, pith and hard seeds. Okay, and now let's talk about the fibers. So mainly the fibers are very just like this, long and narrow, thick and lignified. Dead sclerenchyma cells are also there in the fiber. So the length of the fiber varies in different plants. So generally the fibers are pointed at both the ends. You can see that the fibers are pointed at both the ends and grouped into strands, and the cell wall is evenly thickened just because of the lignin. Okay students, now we will discuss about the functions of sclerenchyma. So what are the functions or main functions of sclerenchyma? As we know that as you know that in the beginning of the session I told you that it is easily to move a small plant, means we can uproot a small plant very easily, but we can't move a huge plant. Okay, so means the huge plant its trunk can't be moved, it means it is very rigid and hard. Okay, so the first point is, or the first function is, that the sclerenchyma cells provide strength, rigidity and flexibility to the plants. Okay, sclerenchyma cells provide rigidity, strength and flexibility to a plant. Second one is the sclerenchyma cells are mechanical cells and protective in function, so thereby they make the plant part stiff. Okay, plant part stiff and hard. The sclerenchyma cells are mechanical and protective in function, so thereby making the plant parts, so thereby making the plant parts hard and stiff. Okay, and what is the third one function? That is, the sclerenchyma cells also make fibers and that are useful for commercial purposes. The sclerenchyma cells make fibers, also make fibers that are useful for commercial purposes. So this is all about for today, and tomorrow we will continue with the complex permanent tissues. Thank you so much.